Let's see what the visionary has to say for himself for giving us that very strange potion. Probably get attacked by some harpies again. Yep.
Huh? What other matters?
I did what you asked.
Tell me what you saw.
To lie or not? Yeah, go on, let's lie.
Sabrina Glevissig appeared to me. She walked across the waters of a lake, her airy robes and long black hair caressing the waves.
You lie. I don't know what you were hoping for, but we'll not talk about Sabrina unless you actually meditate.
Is Jahan still around?
Jahan is dead. He didn't deserve to bask in the glory of the lady.
So Sabrina's mercy has limits.
You don't know what you're talking about, Witcher.
I did what you asked.
Tell me what you saw.
You may think I'm as mad as you are, but in my vision I walked through a forest where the trees were huge mushrooms and a giant chicken walked between them, pecking at the underbrush.
You have no idea how happy I am. I've been having this vision of a giant hen among mammoth mushrooms for weeks. I thought I'd lost it, gone insane. Turns out my herbs must have gone off. I need to gather new ones, but that's my concern. Ask me what you will.
You must know a lot about Sabrina Glevissig's death.
Sabrina the Martyr left the world of the living to protect us all.
Did you hear about the curse Sabrina cast on the king?
Of course. A well-deserved punishment, a ghostly spell from her crimson lips. The king concocted a cruel fate for the sorceress, humiliated her, made her suffer the flames. Bound to a wheel and placed on the stake, she suffered in a way unimaginable to ordinary humans. But when the flame reached her maiden waist, not a single cry could be heard, only words foretelling King Hensel's imminent demise. Let a shooting star split the heavens and mark its mortal journey with a braid of blood. Let fools be duped by the sight of fish scales, turned by magic into square pieces of gold. Let the unicorn violate 1,000-year-old rules, prompting a just punishment. Sabrina suffered so badly that a merciful soldier ended her torment, thrusting his spear into her aching heart.
Why the candles? What's the difference between Sabrina and other mages burned at the stake?
Others were strong in life. Her power bloomed when death wrapped its steely arms around her. She took the soldier who ended her suffering under her kind care. He never had to fear walking alone in the dark again. Have you seen the area? It's full of beasts and monstrosities. Jahan, the merciful soldier, has walked in the blaze of our power ever since. No creature born of darkness can get close to him.
Any chance of finding that spear?
It was so long ago, Witcher. But I believe the spear went to another soldier. The bugger sells relics from Our Lady by the Camp Inn.
I know who you mean.
So it's that guy again.
Now, back to some other matters. Tell me again what you know about Sabrina.
What exactly do you want to know?
Nah, he's got nothing else to say.
Huh? What other matters?
So long.
Right, so we've got to get the spearhead now. Time to go back to that vendor. Oh.
Wonder how many more.
Didn't think they'd be back so quick. This vendor's probably going to try and con me or try and get an extortionate price for this spearhead. Hopefully I'll be able to intimidate him and make him give it me for free, hopefully.
Well, it was here yesterday.
Let's see.
Relics, artifacts, trinkets and talismans. Hallowed and highly valuable.
Yeah.
I know you have the spear Jahan used to pierce Sabrina's heart.
I told you about that, and I thought the old freak was trying to forget the sins of his past.
I need that spear.
Tough luck, Witcher. I last saw it a few years back.
What happened to it?
Look how similar we are. You want knowledge, I want coin, and we both need help to get what we want.
How much?
What are your customary takings on a contract? I'll gladly accept but 1/2 of that.
And here we go.
Tell me what you know and we'll part in peace.
You know the price. I can't go any lower.
You'll have to go a lot lower when it turns out your business isn't exactly crystal.
You've got nothing on me.
The camp's full of pretty simple soldier folk. I mean, I doubt they'll listen to reason when they learn one of the vendors has been chiseling them.
Bastard.
Right back at you. Now talk.
You see, when Jahan lost his head for Sabrina, I bought the spear from the innkeeper. The donkey's ass pawned it in the inn. He drank like a fish. By then, Jahan had already hidden in the hills where no one dares to venture. Some call him the Visionary, but in my book, he's just a nutter. Beats me why the beasts don't attack him. A fisherman who supplies the canteen said that some monsters hate the smell of fish oil. Jahan makes candles out of it.
What did you do with the spear?
Sorry to say I lost it in a dice game. Shame, because today it'd fetch a good price. I lost the spear to a soldier who later fought the squirrels in the forests of the Pontar Valley. He told me he'd used it to kill some Scoia'tael big shot. I heard the shaft cracked as if there'd been some fucking jousting tournament. The most interesting thing is that big shot is still alive. I heard he's now with that vixen from Edirn. Some frigging commander. Elves are weird creatures. Who knows, maybe he still has that spearhead.
Yorvith.
You know him?
I'll tell you for 100 orens.
Bah!
So long.
So Yorvith has the spear. Looks like we might be having to go across the mist shortly.
Still looking for coins.
What? What else am I to do?
We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs until this mist lifts.
It won't, Justice.
I think I know how to free the king from his curse.
Well then, let's get to work.
Can't do anything until I have the spear the soldier stabbed Sabrina with. Problem is, it's in the hands of a Scoia'tael commander named Yorvith.
I know this, Yorvith. Are you certain this is the spear?
I last saw him back in Flotsam.
Yorvith is in Vergen, Witcher, along with most of the Scoia'tael from the area. They've joined that peasant girl's insurgency.
Yorvith part of a peasant uprising? It doesn't make sense.
There's only one way to confirm or disprove it. You must cross to the other side of the mist. What of the other artifacts? Do you know them all now?
Not yet.
In that case, you must wait until you've learned everything before crossing. It's a dangerous voyage, not one to attempt twice, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'd say. I need magic powder to mark out the runes.
Are you aware that the formula requires powdered camphor resin?
I am.
Then you must also know that the resin is extremely valuable.
Get Henselt to pay you. I need the powder to do the exorcism, reverse the prophecy, and release him from the curse.
You should have said, I'll give you as much as you need.
Thanks, on the king's behalf.
I've one more thing you might find useful.
What's that?
You asked me for protective runes. I've done better. Take this grimoire, which details many. I believe there's even one for syphilis. I've marked my recommendations.
Thanks.
I'm not going to do that last conversation option here because that will then initiate me having to cross the mist now, and I'd like to finish off some other quests before I do that.
See you.
So I think I will do Little Sisters now, which, if I believe correctly, is on the far southwestern side of the map. Yes, right next to the sea. Bit of a trek ahead, but let's go.
The whole camp's gone berserk looking for the corner.
Well, it was here yesterday.
Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back. Now we met.
Shouldn't get jumped by any more rock fiends considering I've completed the contract quest, so they should be gone completely now. You might find the odd one or two, but shouldn't get jumped by groups of them anymore, thankfully. That's not good. She will initiate the conversation, but I will go to the graveyard first. Malgut's grave. So we've got 4 graves. And the secret cellar. Nice healthy amount of materials in here. Should get jumped by a wraith now. Or not. There we go. So the right order was actually on one of the first graves that we looked at. So it was... Yes. So it's the downward arrow, followed by the diamond, followed by the upward arrow. There we go. Malgat's notes and gibberish. Gonna have to get someone else to understand that for us. Don't think there's anything in this house. No, nothing. And it's asking me to go back to the grave again, but I don't think there's anything I need to know here. This is the grave that's got the correct code on it, Malgat's grave. So remember, we've got 4 gravestones there. Now let's go and talk to the Spectre.
You're not the one we seek, though his aura is strong, even on you.
Impossible. I watched Maverick wash his pants.
Who are you?
I'm a witcher, and I'm here because you haunt an innocent man. You've ruined Maverick's life, and it's high time you left this world.
Maverick? Innocent? That son of a bitch murdered me and my 2 sisters, then threw our bodies off the cliff. Our father, Malgat, died of despair. Fortunately, fate has brought Maverick here again, straight into our hands. Revenge shall be ours.
I need to find out if you're telling the truth. If your story checks out, I'll bring Maverick here.
Yeah, I think there's a corpse here, yeah, there it is. Not much on him, I think it's just a few leather bits that we can sell off. Yeah. Right, so let's go back and talk to Maverick. So remember when we were at the cemetery, I said there was 4 graves. That's because that wraith just spoke to us then and said that Maverick threw her and two sisters over the side of the mountain, which is in fact a lie because she's got a brother as well who is not mentioned, so the wraith is actually lying. I think there's about 4 or 5 different ways I think you can complete this quest. I've only done a few of them before. The first time I actually got suckered in by the wraiths, and they killed Maverick because I took him to them. But the way that you can best profit from this quest is to take Maverick there and accuse the wraith of lying, because they are lying. And you should get, I think it's 300 experience you'll get from completing the quest then, which is the best amount you can get. I think all the other amounts are about 50, so the way that I'm doing it now should be the most profitable way to follow if you want the most experience, that is. And of course, if you don't want an innocent man to die.
Fucking stone.
Let's talk to the crapper.
Have you managed to do anything with her?
I went to the house where you and your unit were stationed. Found some interesting things in the cellar.
I know nothing of that, and don't wish to know anything. I just want to be rid of that phantom.
I can't help you if you don't tell me the truth.
If I must. Folks say that old Malget conspired with the river demons. So much blood has flowed down the Pontar. It's the evil in it that the beings in the river's depths feed on. That's all I know, truly. Have you managed to do anything with her?
The specters manifest themselves even when you're absent. They've burrowed deep into your subconscious. If I killed them now, they'd return instantly, so I need your help to destroy them.
If there's no other way, what would you ask of me?
Meet me at the beach, an hour before midnight.
Let's get rid of these demons.
Still looking for coins.
What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
Not another fucking stone.
Life can be really strange.
Still hasn't caught anything. Soon as I get to the beach, shall meditate till 11 PM. Here we are. Some fighting ahead, take a few potions. I think I'll need to brew up some more actually as well. Anything that's good against wraiths, really. Oh. Ready to go. To help if I remember to meditate till 11. Now we're ready to go. Oh, here he is.
Come on, no reason to keep the specters waiting.
Keep up. What's he doing? Come on. Do you even have a sword?
You've finally returned, brother. Time to atone for your evil deeds. You shall surrender to us your soul.
Kiss my arse, Phantom. You'll not make me shit myself this time? Me and the Witcher will dispatch you where you belong.
Naive little maverick, made a fool of your entire life. Isn't that true, Geralt?
What are they talking about?
Don't listen to this nonsense. Just help me kill them.
How many more can there be?
Maverick got one, nice.
I'll not forget what you did for me.
I did it for coin.
Small price for peace of mind.
Don't you owe me an explanation? I want to hear the truth.
I was born by the very border. General van der Grift understood that I knew every blade of grass here. So he appointed me lead scout. We were based in my family's house.
This house.
One day I scouted beyond the river. When I returned, I found my father digging the graves behind the house.
What happened?
Honor was everything to him. He had brought us up, taught us principles. And then one day, Aedirnian soldiers arrived and undid all that. Shamed his children. He could not stop himself. He swore he did not do it, but there was blood in his clothes. We fought. He fell from the cliff.
Why did the specters want your soul?
Maybe they've no tolerance for patricide.
Maybe. Now go back to camp and present proof of your valor. Take back your dignity.
There we go, 300 experience. Hello. Seen many drowners for a while. So yeah, right, that's the way you can get the 300 experience if you follow that exact route. If we were to give him to the Spectres or straight out attack the Spectres instead of going to question Maverick, I think we'd have got attacked by a Bolivar as well, and it'd have been 50 experience, I think it was in the end. I'm not quite too sure on that, I'll have to check, but it's certainly significantly less than doing it that way.